When it comes to saving money, regardless of income level, many immediately claim it's impossible, especially if they are barely making it to the next paycheck. However, there are simple and effective rules that can help accumulate wealth even with modest incomes. Let's imagine that our income is $50,000 a year. The first thing to do is to start saving 20% of all income. At first, this may seem unrealistic since money is already tight. However, this is a necessary action. Every time a paycheck or other income arrives, 20% immediately goes into a separate savings account. It's important to start with small amounts to understand that it is truly possible. Even with an income of $50,000, saving $10,000 and living on the remaining $40,000 a year is entirely doable. This step helps to start monitoring expenses closely. It's necessary to stop buying unnecessary items and begin consciously analyzing where the money is going. Managing expenses is the key to financial success. To avoid the temptation to delay or cancel your monthly savings deposit, it's recommended to set up automatic transfers. Check with your bank to find out how to do this. You can choose the date and amount that the system will automatically transfer. However, even automation is not always a guarantee. Therefore, you can open a special account at the bank from which money cannot be withdrawn until it is closed. In this case, whenever funds are deposited into your account, the bank will automatically transfer the money to this savings account. Many debit cards offer cashback on the balance or on certain categories of purchases. A certain percentage will be returned to your account. In some banks, funds are returned as cash, while in others as bonuses. If your debit card consistently has a balance above a certain threshold, the bank may accrue additional interest. Also, keep an eye on bonuses from the bank's partners, which are usually updated in the mobile app. Credit cards can also offer cashback if you spend a certain amount per month. To avoid interest, you can immediately replenish the credit card from the debit card and transfer the cash back to the savings account. The next important step is expense management. It's necessary to explore all possible ways to save, tax deductions, and government support measures. These measures can significantly reduce expenses and direct the freed up money into savings. It's also highly advisable to switch to expense planning. Buy winter clothes in the summer and summer clothes in the winter. Order items online, which can save up to 40% of the clothing budget. These small amounts are directed into the savings account, speeding up the accumulation process. When making a non-essential or impulsive purchase, transfer an equivalent amount of money to the savings account. This brings a double benefit. First, if you sometimes can stick to a strict budget, then even with unplanned spending, your savings account will still grow. Second, before the next unnecessary purchase, you will think about whether it's worth it, since you'll have to pay twice, for the purchase itself and for the desire to make it, by transferring an equivalent amount to the account. You can also round up the balance on the card daily and transfer this difference to the savings account. For example, if you have $3,025 left on your card at the end of the day, transfer $25 to the savings account. Follow the 30-day rule for large purchases. The essence of the 30-day rule is to postpone a large and possibly unplanned purchase and think about it for 30 days. This method is especially suitable for those who often buy the latest models of phones, laptops, electronic watches, and other gadgets at each release. Take the amount you plan to spend on this purchase and place it in a savings account. If after 30 days you still feel that this item is necessary, buy it. If not, leave the money in the account. Compete with your friend, colleague, or partner. This advice is suitable for competitive individuals. Turn the saving process into an exciting challenge. Set a specific amount and a date by which it needs to be saved. Come up with a reward for reaching the goal. This way you can gear up for larger expenses, such as a new smartphone or laptop. However, there is a limit to optimizing expenses. To further grow savings, it's necessary to increase income. Start actively looking for new opportunities, career advancement, a new job, additional freelance work, etc. It's important to remember that income growth does not always happen instantly. Effort, perseverance, and time are needed. Even small steps to increase income by 5 to 10% monthly or quarterly can lead to substantial savings growth over a year. Discipline is the key to success in investing and saving. Once you have accumulated initial capital, you can start investing. Saving money even with modest incomes is a reality. Follow simple rules. Save 20% of your income, manage expenses, look for new sources of income, and invest. These steps will help you achieve financial goals and improve your quality of life. Remember, every dollar should work for you, and very soon you will be able to afford to live on passive income. The earlier you start saving, the more time you will have to grow your capital. If you want to build your initial capital but feel you lack financial literacy and knowledge of investment strategies, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and write the word investments in the comments. I will send you a detailed investment guide and an effective strategy with 3 ways to invest your money to generate lifelong passive income. Money will really start accumulating in your accounts, and you'll see an increase. Try it out. Write investments in the comments, learn and grow wealthy.